No. Where's Jill?
Do you see anything you like? I'll be here if you need me.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Papio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see?
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Papio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we've...
Up! You'll not find a bruised...
Fresh cuts! Come and get them before...
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes. Good day. How the hell is anyone supposed...
Oi, don't touch anything. And?
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Papio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Straight home now. That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy. Rest well. I know I will. Come on. Thanks, Cal.
It's over. Fly, Ambrosia. Safe. Too slow. Nice try. Help me, boy. Too slow. Nice try. I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me.
What about the shielding itself?
Work.
Apparent.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary?
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost... When both the shield followed, perhaps...
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
seeing troops and I seen it.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gal. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mitt, but you'll be pleased.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. He's supervising the...
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing, I thought I'd be making swords and shields.
Displacement stack.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting... Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some prep.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just...
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, Ice. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves.
What's the...
Nothing. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off, searching for a lap. So if there were... That's what she... But now she's so... I don't want it. I want people to sail up in a world where...
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can to get you what you...
Don't you always? All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting...
Are you sure?
Something tells me it's...
He'd be proud of you.
You,
I was. And you can come too, now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack. Must be quite a fireplace.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Well, lovely which so not give you He cracked the crystal too? You joking?
Trouble with the lead? Hopefully it's nothing. I got your note. You think some...
So you can read. But I didn't. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly. Didn't like him. You not been working him.
No harder than... Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to...
Then maybe this all has something to do.
I suppose things happen. Perhaps Hippocrates...
Instead of everything.
This one, I need that.
You can
So, we can... I'll sit shut on me.
Fuck.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows.
Run.
Nice.
Little, there's not which...
Can you...
You think... Lordy, and he's got... Reckon he'll...
Thank you.
Oh.
Lord, here,
Hello? She said...
all and ice if it may frost and the even good.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Really?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I'll tell you. A little, and sadly, I can straight. I'm gonna...
Bits, and you get them... Well...
Oh, just...
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5. They lent us the bulk of the money.
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king, besides.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to... Is there anything I can...
There might be. How'd you fancy...
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for... when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue.
I'm sure there will be.
But you know how it is with this place.
I know.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because... you'd rather Lady Karen killed...
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No. I don't.
There's talk that the glove... How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoint's open to all. You'll find that will be on Northwich, though.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
It's all right. I'll be waiting.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc? Still no...
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts?
Oh, my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do...
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much. The man owes me my contribution to the rest...
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Faster!
All right.
Be safe.
Back to the stables, girl.
Here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try.
To me, boy! You're a fine hound.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself. People take notice of... Wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
They're saying Drake's fang is gone. Whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. Our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room working.
My reputation will be ruined. Calm yourself, Lord Ignac.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed.
Please, allow me to... His lordship is going through it.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this in...
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry.
That has been...
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be...
I don't suppose you saw...
I did not. No.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall...
That will be very...
Farewell. And best of luck.
Ready, go?
Nothing seems to be done. All right.
I hear I have you. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern.
Master Wyvern was...
Oh, true. Karen drove... It was made in the Outer Isles, and is you, they believe. Each saw there's a brute.
But how do they hone such an...
Why, they use a whetstone. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them. But it is the final stone which lends the blade a mineral, and that is the... Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services. Take this, the very and a far more.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion.
I am locked in bitter competition. I am one step ahead of the other.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Redeem! We must...
I think his lordship is rather taken. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you and though I doubt it's what...
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? Anyway, bit much sense.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as all. Back when the place was nothing but a probably knew. Sid may have... And when Sid...
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? I reckon what he saw... And don't we... That and...
I suppose I did. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Naught but wild beasts, this end. All their twisted talons and gruesome maws used to turn my stomach.
Fly, Ambrosia.
deserve a rest.
To me, boy!
Nice try. Mistakes. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Ready, go? Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Will it be enough, I want? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy. No use calling Ambrosia now. Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right, then.
boy. Nice try. To me, Flynn!
Back to sleep with you.
A note? Smart. No, no. You can, eh? You're nice like that. In return.
Oh, listen.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. I don't know many fleshes who deal in cuts. Going purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you...
Hey, a whetstone.
Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all. Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. You're second about.
Even so.
I think so, but there'd be no replacing this little rock one. I reckon we sort that, but finish and what's just him. I won't.
I'm sure. Just don't push yourself too hard.
I'll be work. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see it. You coming
all right?
Back, are ya? What do you want? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. Anything else?
You cracked the crystal too. Did you?
Lady, do you about the family that can sit in short and one here?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Got to
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
I think Mid might need some help.
Right.
There. Don't be. I did. Or. Well, go in, Pa.
Well,
That's it. Well,
it's
right. Thank you. No, for
good girl.
Yeah.
Mother Crystal.
pursuit of mine. And then there was one.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Lady, go.
Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile. Might be I already...
Not.
Thanks to this, or sometimes...
Oh.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Arthur and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him. How long did you know Sid?
Before he died. 20 summers, back in the day. He bought passage to... We set up drinking Island rum till I quit my post, but me and Sid stayed close. There was the magic woke inside us, and there was no hiding it.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family wanted the monster. I couldn't turn my back, and I couldn't for... Luckily. It was him, and he was threw away every... I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shove people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive. So, will it be? No scratches, all right? And?
All right, Clive, mid finished. No, it's
Not quite.
She said that.
She...
Clive, will you... She'll probably...
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obelus.
Yep.
Then I'm too late.
But got an urgent...
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention...
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well...
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Well, but next time you plan...
Ah, just like when we... Anyway, wouldn't do.
Gav will be leaving with...
You can count, just be sure.
Oh, bite, she's got some...
I hope she... Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if If no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Tyre.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Faster!
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
All right.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow?
How does a merchant misplace?
Oh, the man.
He sent the...
My brother's right.
We may have seen her.
You, however, chance it.
What?
You've clearly got...
We're luck now.
All right.
You just...
Let's go.
Yeah!
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out.
Seems...
Found the
And how
You leave that.
You've done. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need. What if we want...
see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Faster!
Time to fight.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Mother!
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing.
I can walk from here.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Oh.
Clive, I'm so...
Slow down, Good.
It's me trader's pass. We cannot ride the caravan without it.
Do you remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. You don't think that they might have nicked...
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory.
So, to get...
I know where. No one...
Where do we find?
She's the owner of the...
No time like...
You two go. I'm gonna...
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
What's next to the check? Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a branded who can't even fill my cup. Well met. You've a discerning eye. You're welcome anytime.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the which means, and with
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black...
Yes, and passes are in...
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen, the same someone, and the same someone who has goop. Whoever they are, will use... You want to get your pass, and we catch whoever's...
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let...
So either we...
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. I suggest that you...
The furniture.
Jug of snake spit for the road? Caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears! Slake your thirst with a...
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pig.
For one, harder to watch. Not that they'd be like...
Their eyes must have...
The fishmonger. Well,
Thank you.
have a word with the fishmonger back there by the gate. She's been looking into who the culprits might be. Have a word with the fishmonger back there by the gate. She's been looking into who the culprits might be. Have a word with the fishmonger back there by the gate. She's been looking into who the culprits might be. Have a word with the fishmonger back there by the gate. She's been looking into who the culprits might be.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish, can I?
She's-
Is it for street or a few?
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me.
Can't stop you.
I was...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you?
Sorry.
I'll take them down.
Finest earthenware from the Free Cities! All but unbreakable!
Do you have a...
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
He'll probably be by the tents. You won't hurt him, will you?
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Did you... Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who were making you steal.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Where is it?
So?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then?
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
That's that, then.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
There are no crystals here.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them.
Nice try. Good soldiers.
Fewer now.
Especially, but they don't just...
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when...
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bokland! Kill him! Kill them all!
go.
Have the names been
Not yet. Now I just need...
We should go and give Elu...
Of course. Oh, and,
We'll be glad.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the... And that I...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here.
I will.
El, I've asked our boy, can I count on your help in sort...
Of course. I'll make some... I expect you'll soon... Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the...
If I knew arrivals had brought any coin...
Bad news.
Good. Only trouble is...
What exactly?
I've... Go, sir. Oh, would you... So you won't need a free stop of it.
Pardon me, but would you happen... That might... Well, and should... Well...
My, But...
Quick!
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
If it... they'd sort the... I'd...
I see. Oh, now.
Any idea?
Don't.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
I know.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through?
No.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect.
Come on. Run like the wind. Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good
Are you hurt?
Happily... More... Colossal... A cup...
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah! Be safe.
No,
Well, yes.
I'd... You deserve a rest. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Slice. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard,
I take it things are more complicated than...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gem. Add to that the rumors of goblins, and I launched myself. The others, they stole.
So you...
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive. And once they...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitch.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ambrosia won't help me here. Not it. All right then. Who's first? Too slow. You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. As more in... on... This time.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, though he offered, could the
not if you're glad.
That's
fine.
Here.
This is everything.
Water for hire. Best served.
Thank.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops now.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
Come, we get any.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage. A Gotan 66.
I've never said no to a goat hand.
You must be a busy man.
The market will be... Oh, plenty. Try one, you know.
All done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Tight-fisted. Jug of snake spit for the road?
Out of my sight, wretch! I know you...
If our new arrivals had brought...
I suppose...
That's fantastic. It's been a while since we all... And the way I see it... Well, and then there's Milan. Those three, and without them... Everyone... Right.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Peaches and pears. Beets and beans.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to...
Here you are, Goods. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You enough?
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job and it's hard work.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
But mercenaries...
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
What do you know of my blood?
I
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf, that's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
City's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right? Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on? Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.